Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the channel. I hope you are doing so well. Today's message is stay prayed up. That's all I'm hearing. Spirit is saying at this time for this full moon energy this week, Spirit is saying stay prayed up. So stay connected, stay in tune, stay in prayer, y'all. That's the message. Let's get to this full moon reading. They saying it's another super moon, so super energy, right? Every full moon is already intense energy, but we're in an intense season, Scorpio, and then with this intense super moon. So let's get some insights, y'all. What needs to be released? So Queen of Pentacles. So maybe someone's too nurturing, being too caring. Somebody needs to pull back from being over, putting yourself out there, being too nurturing. Maybe someone's being spoiled by your nurturing energy. Maybe this is, release the need to overextend, because Queen of Pentacles, that's such a beautiful energy. So to need to release this, I could only think is if someone's been too overbearing. So Spirit is saying someone needs to work on, confirmation. Spirit is saying someone needs to stop being, you're too caring, you're too comforting, right? Some people are just probably just, don't know what to do without this overbearing, nurturing energy, is what I'm getting. All right, we got shocking, unexpected. So, So release the need to, I'm getting expect the unexpected. It's like release the need of being shocked by life. You know what I mean? So release the need of, being surprised by what's happening, surprised by people, the events, just the things that take place in life, right? The government, the wars, the dark things. So I'm just getting, Spirit is saying, yeah, release the need of being shocked, because there's a lot of things to be shocked about. So also, release that need of not expecting the unexpected. Mystery. So now with this coming out, I'm getting maybe the shock is the mystery of you. So Spirit is saying somebody needs to release this need of being a mystery. It's like people don't know what to expect from you. Now that I'm getting that together, it's always a surprise. It's like people don't never know what to expect with mystery. So release this need of being so much of a mystery. Maybe reveal yourself a little more. Show who you are. But I'm still going to stick to what I said too. Don't be shocked by life. But this together, it just makes me feel, Spirit is saying, yeah, somebody needs to work on reveal yourself a little more, so it's not such a shock to people. It's not like a surprise. They never know how you coming. That could be good in its sense, but I'm guessing too much mystery though, right? It's like people want to get to know you. So release this need of being too caring, too nurturing, right? You don't want to spoil people. And then being having such a shock factor, right? It's like a mystery. People want to get to know you. Advice on how to release that. Just walk in your walk. Something about you is victorious. So just continue to be happy. But this is also public recognition. Yeah, that's what it is, right? We got mystery. So it's like, yeah, Spirit is saying, so put yourself out there. So this full moon, Spirit is saying, do that. Somebody's in the background. It's like people don't know what you got. So Spirit is saying to release that, work on putting yourself out there. Don't be afraid to get to know people. Open up a little more. Just, if you haven't, make a phone call, or if you see people are interested in who you are, just try to open up. Show yourself more publicly. So this is just simply letting people get to know you. Creativity, idea, imagination. So you could have a lot of creative. Spirit is saying, show this creative side. You have a lot of ideas, imaginations that people need to see. So to help you release that sounds like Spirit is saying, show them your creativity. Talk about your ideas. Show your potential. Yeah. So Spirit is saying you have much potential. This could even be continuing to work on your idea. You could be potentially creating something that you want to put out there. So to help you. Ooh. Wow. I just got it. So what needs to be released is you. It's like you're a mystery. People gonna be shocked by what you got. So I get Spirit is saying you need to be released. Wow. You're this nurturing person that has a lot going on that people would be shocked because you're such a mystery. So you need to be released, not these qualities. It's like Spirit is describing you. I just got that. Wow. So Spirit is saying you need to be released. And how to help you release that is, wow. Put it out there. You have a lot of potential, ideas, creativity. So you need to be released. What needs to transform? All that stuff that's been inside you since a young child. So transform all that energy, all this that you were born with, all of this that's been inside of you, and transform that energy to the present. Take that same familiar feeling, go back to that time where you might have always done your creativity, where you was showcasing your potential. You could have done it to yourself, but Spirit is saying it's been in you since this time. So transform that energy. Wow, because Spirit said you can transform it into gains, increase, level up. You have some ideas, some creativity that could turn into some gains. So this full moon, yeah, Spirit is saying you have a skill. So transform this skill into money. That's what it sounds like. Transform your skill that you've been working on since a child. You have some creativity. You have potential. But you're such a mystery. So it's like it's time to put whatever skill, whatever you've been working on, transform it. Spirit is saying transform all of that potential into gains. You know? What intentions need to be set? Just follow your heart. Spirit is saying, get on your horse and just keep going towards whatever the creativity is. So whenever, whatever idea, whatever magnetism that you attracted to, just follow that. Keep following what's in your heart, though. Don't go against your creativity, your ideas. So Spirit is saying, set intentions to go towards these something, right? It's been in you since a child. So go towards that idea with all your heart. So make intentions to connect with your witchy sisters. Somebody just like you, someone that understands who you are as a person. It's somebody that's on that same frequency that understands this spirituality just like you. So Spirit is saying reach out to some person, 1111, right? That could bond with you as you embark upon this potential, right, idea that you have to showcase. So set intentions to get with your witchy sister, because it's something about that gonna give you some power. So follow your heart, connect with some sisters that's just like you, or brothers, right? Remember, there's no gender, however, but that just means connect with somebody on your same frequency, right? Because it's power in unity. So follow your heart and connect with somebody to help build your power. More insight for this full moon judgment. So this is your inner calling. The horn is blowing on everything I just talked about. This just literally sounds like someone's being called to put their ideas, their talents out there. Because it's going to bring you gains if you just build your skill and connect with people just like you. So if this is speaking to you, you see the bell, he blowing the horn, right? So that's the inner calling. We got ugly spell, beauty spell. Y'all know the intuitive Kev. But intuitive me, let's see, I'm still gonna make it turn out. So set intentions to just work on yourself. We got sexuality. So maybe you still need to, hey, this is a spirit, don't tell no lie, make sure you getting some, again, it helps with the creativity. Look, confirmation, it help with the creativity to flow. So something about ugly spell, I'm just getting, I hope you're not treating yourself bad. Somebody could be speaking ugly to themselves in the mirror. So it's like you putting the ugly spell on yourself. So I just get, with judgment, spirit is like somebody needs to stop being so harsh on themselves. You need to look in the mirror and speak better to yourself. I just get somebody looks in the mirror and they don't like what they see. So it's like you casting this spell on, and it could be messing with, right, this. Because if you feel this way, if you feeling ugly, of course it's gonna be hard to maybe attract. I can only imagine attract in that energy. So spirit speaking to somebody, it's the inner calling. Spirit is saying they see you. Stop being mean to yourself and appreciate who you are and embrace everything about who you are. Now I get, it's almost like spirit saying you sexy. Why you beating yourself up every day? Somebody else, spirit blowing the horn on somebody. So stop beating yourself down. Know you beautiful, and hey, you sexy. It don't matter what you look like. Like, this is confidence. We all know that. You ain't gotta be pretty in the face, but hey, you walk around like you know you the stuff, then you the stuff, baby. That's the confidence. It ain't about what you like I said, it ain't what they call you, it's what you answer to. So I'm just getting somebody need to speak better to themselves and hey, know you sexy, know you born with a purpose. And it ain't about looks. It's what's inside of you, your inner calling. This all this magic you got going on. Okay, that's Trump any ugliness, right? Don't nobody care what you look like when you shining bright from the inside out. So whoever that is, yeah, stop beating yourself down. All right, let's recap this reading. Full moon, what needs to be released? You are a beautiful, calm, nurturing person that people would be shocked all this greatness inside of you, but you're such a mystery. So spirit is saying you need to be released. And how to do that is simply put yourself out there, showcase all your ideas, your imagination, your creativity. It has so much potential, spirit is saying. Wow. Just like that. So transform that energy that you've been using, right? This skill that you've been building since a child. It makes you feel good. You know what that is. And it's going to bring you gains, some type of level up, not even just financially, but just as a person, right? When you actually walking in your walk, doing what you love, what you feel like you're meant to do. But I already know that's where your treasure is. It's definitely gonna bring financial gain. That's what spirit is saying. It's your level up. So do what's been meant for you since a child. Set intentions to follow what spirit has put in your heart. Connect with some witchy sister. Somebody's on your same vibration, right? That's all that is. So follow your heart to that person because they're here to add to your power. Something about our connections with people, right? Is like charging things up. So they here to increase your power and more insight. Somebody calling judgment on somebody, right? So follow your inner calling, trust this beautifulness inside of you because spirit is saying you too worried about what's on the outside of you. So stop being so focused on the outside, right? And focus on your inner calling because that trumps all of this. Don't nobody care what's on the outside when you so amazing inside, right? The inside is what make all this look good, honey. Trust me, you look good to somebody when you shining from the inside. Okay, you look beautiful and sexy to somebody, and it better be yourself first. So that's your message. And finally, your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decisions rationally but sensibly. So you on the move. This thing about to pick up. Or spirit saying get going on it because it's gonna take off. So believe in yourself, trust in yourself, love yourself because you are beautiful inside and out. This is Divine Cosmic Soul Train where we moving over here. I hope this was a blessing and a lesson to you. And thank you for watching. I hope you comment, like, and subscribe. All right. And be blessed in your space.